Oh, hello, everyone. I am outside in the beautiful, beautiful air. We do have a jam-packed episode. Why did I start late? Because I am on the balcony and I had to get everything straight, and I always start late. Because this is the Pro Wrestling Potluck, the live weekly wrestling mixtape hosted by me, your friend, Scotland Green. We are fueled by viewer submissions, and this one, baby, we got them. We got a lot of great ones. All seasons represented, I think. Maybe not winter. I didn't get a good winter, but something tells me we'll be doing this again. I see myself doing this in a winter coat in a couple months, so who knows? Who knows? Yeah, there are 1,000 things that can go wrong, but here's the little drinking game. If you're drinking while you watch, here's the drinking game. You drink when a loud motorcycle passes. You drink when a siren happens. And if there's a fight on the street or someone screaming, then you finish your drink. I am 4 floors up, so I won't be doing any New Jack type business. But if you could see the setup that I have, it's really ridiculous. So there is a lot that could go wrong. My God, we also have the PWP 25. If you're the kind of person that gets upset at the PWI 500, then you are really gonna get upset at the PWP 25. I asked the people that follow me on Instagram. You should follow me on Instagram. That's how I communicate with the viewers and everything like that. But I asked people who they think should be in the PWP 25, and I got a lot of great ones, and I had some ideas of my own, and I sent it up off to Potluck Labs, and they did all the calculations, you know, and we have a good list, and we'll be doing that all throughout the night. And this is one of those ones we will go over our time. But that's okay. I think that's fine. I don't care anymore. It's not gonna be a 3-hour show or anything, but I don't care. We'll have fun. All right. This is a gimmick episode of this show. If you watch this show, usually it's like, you know, freewheeling, loosey-goosey. Sometimes a theme pops up, but this one, baby, it's a gimmick episode. Every match, every promo, every weird thing is outside, just like me, and maybe just like you. So let's start it off. Watch a couple things, and then we'll start the list. So let's go to the tape. Uh-oh. Wait up. Hold up. Oh, okay. Hold on. I know what I need to do. There's a bus. My bus is here. No need to panic, friends. I know exactly what I need to do. And I did it. All right. Great.
Interrupted. I won't say it was a rude interruption, but Diamond Dallas Page, I think I was ruminating on the fact
I don't know what. This should be a match, but I guess there's a little promo before.
Have not been acknowledging you as of late. What do you make of this ploy?
Club Lavella.
Like? Savage, you snaps that much that you
Sip a
forgot
Baja
my
Blast.
name? You think
I
after
can
you
hold
left
my
me
mic.
laying here and gave me my free ride to the hospital, which I checked out with in good condition, you think I was just going to forget about you? Like you've obviously forgotten about my name?
Baja Blast for the working man, you said it.
You're going to remember my name. It's Diamond Dallas Page. But you, monkey boy, are going to remember me as DDP.
The originator of the Diamond Cutter, Diamond Dallas Page. Tony, let's get back to you.
All right. There is a chill in the air.
Thanks a lot.
There's a slight chill in the air.
To be bringing you this telecast, and Diamond Dallas Page, a man who is on
They got a helicopter taking that shot. They used to spend money, baby. Now it's just a little drone, some nerd with a remote control or his phone or whatever those drones work. Wildcat Willie in the house. Did Wildcat Willie make the PWP 25? All right, we got Galaxy coming up first.
How about that? And that's the key point there now, isn't it? In a fair match.
And I think Galaxy is Damien 666 under a mask.
And when you say rats, what exactly do you mean when you speak in the wrestling?
members of the New World Order.
I understand. I wanted you to clear that up in the wrestling vernacular. Rey Mysterio Jr. making his way to the ring, and we have some pre-recorded comments from the former cruiserweight champ.
Well, Prince, I guess it's gonna be me and you Sunday at the pay-per-view, uncensored. You know what? Everyone doubted me at the beginning. They thought I couldn't be a big star. They thought I couldn't wrestle the big ones. Well, this is where I am. I'm where the big boys play, and I want to get that television title away from you. Because you know what?
What?
Steve Regal. Then you're gonna come after me. You're gonna come.
I'm cold. I'm a little cold out here.
Rey Mysterio Jr., a very young man with an abundance of
Let's go,
confidence.
Galaxy.
And I don't think anyone doubted him. I mean, from the first time we saw Rey Mysterio Jr., from the very first time we saw him, when we were at the Great American Bash last year in Baltimore, we knew this young man would be a sensation. And he has risen to the occasion each and every time. Smaller than most, yes, but you can't really measure the heart. And that's what he has.
You know, smaller than all of them, basically, but definitely he made an impression. And the more you watch Rey Mysterio Jr., the more respect you have for the guy. I mean, he's where the big boy plays.
Ray is at Club Lavella, and I'm in Parts Unknown, Queens.
This guy go, he defies gravity.
Whoa, Galaxy goes a flying.
Very effectively.
Oh, look at Ray. Find an interesting way to get out there.
Look at this man.
Drop kicks Galaxy, and Galaxy scoots all the
He
way.
almost fell in the shark pit.
He almost went in the water. You know, that's right. You know, when
The
we saw
shark
this, we
pit.
said, someone's going to end up in the water. Someone's going to end up in the water, and we thought it could be one of these high flyers, and Galaxy was almost the first one.
I mean, I enjoy watching
I was
Rey
warm
Mysterio,
when I
and
was
don't
setting
like
all this
anybody.
up, but it's probably because I was like panicking and huffing and puffing and moving things.
Mysterio hanging on. Mysterio almost like letting him come in here. Galaxy walking the
Galaxy
top rope.
walking the
Look at
ropes,
this.
old school.
So much for the balance. That will mess up your equilibrium faster than anything,
But
boys.
you know, you got to remember, this ring is not solid. You mentioned it earlier. It's floating on I don't know what it's floating on, but it's moving. And
On a thing, it's floating. It's out there.
some stupid thing. But again, Galaxy to do that kind of maneuvers on an unstable ring. He
Yeah,
got
imagine
caught.
being a drunk or high college kid and Galaxy asks you for Coke.
Got him down as Mark Curtis, the referee, looks in. Galaxy, one of the mass superstars from Mexico.
I have some
here in the
fun.
United
Oh
States,
shit.
making a big impact.
Ooh, misses the moonsault. I have some fun Larry Zbyszko content that I haven't put on the show yet, but I'm saving. I'm not saving it, but it just hasn't come up. Whoa, that looks like a finish. Well, Galaxy, I don't think we'll ever see you again.
And now for Rey Mysterio Jr.
Look at little Ray. He looks like a little boy. Look at this little boy.
That he would love to get away from Prince Iakea in a return match here on WCW at Uncensored this coming Sunday.
He yelled spring break.
But he is a phenomenon to watch. I mean, look at this guy. He just springs off the ropes, comes
Spring
over.
break.
This is a cradle supreme right here. Once Ray locks in, even with
This
the
is
weight
autumn
he doesn't
break.
have, he can hold down those shoulders, brother.
Okay, your
I don't have
winner
that
is Rey
much, Larry, to
Mysterio
make a
Jr.
wheel or
We'll
anything.
be
I just
back
have
with more action after this
three
very
clips that would be
30-second
played
break
on pretty much any
WCW
episode of
Monday Nitro.
Potluck. I just haven't done it.
We're live. We're spring breaking.
Hey,
on
Dave,
TNT.
cheering. I love those cheers. Thank you, Dave.
Right now, let's send things back out to Tawanda at the Tennessee State Fair. Where are you at right now?
Leland, I feel so protected. I am surrounded by a professional wrestler and a professional boxer. They're going to be having professional boxing and professional wrestling.
Now, a lot of these clips are sent in by the Suzanimal or Dr. Liam. They both stepped up mightily and sent in a lot. I could do another one of these, I think.
Yes, ma'am. Freedom Pro Tag Team Champions. See, the thing is, professional wrestling at the Tennessee State Fair is a good old tradition, and Freedom Pro, we're keeping the tradition alive. We're providing wrestling twice nightly, 7:30 and 8:30 p.m., mayhem on the midway, if you will, and then And it's free. The thing is, it's free with the purchase of a fare ticket.
That's pretty exciting. I can actually touch your belt.
Yes, ma'am.
That is pretty impressive, LT.
Then Saturday the 16th at the infamous Tennessee State Fairgrounds Sports Arena, my father Tony Falk and I, we're going to be defending our tag team championships.
Wow,
Falk's
can't wait
son.
to see that one. Well, I want you to also meet
Can I touch
Cena
your belt?
Becco,
Yes,
and he
yes.
is a light
Fight a quarter for
heavyweight
every time
boxing
I've said
pro.
that?
Yes, I'm 18-1 as a professional, and come Friday we'll have our third boxing promotion here in Nashville. Probably the best boxing promotion around these parts. We've had, like I said, 3 so far. This will be the third.
Look at the
Gates
people in the
open at
background. I can't
6
stop.
p.m. Sorry, and then the
I just
fights will
want this
start at
boxer
7
to
p.m.,
just straight
and I'll
up
be
punch
fighting
that
in the main
wrestler in
event,
the
so
face.
I expect a lot of Nashvillians to show up for the show. I'm gonna, put on an excellent performance. There'll be 5 other fighters on the card. Some from Nashville, some from out of town. So we have a pretty diverse, number of boxers that'll be fighting from all over the country. So, yep.
A good time to be had by all come this Friday and Saturday here at the Tennessee State Fair. Well,
Yep.
there's so much to see and do. You
We'll be
gotta
there.
come out and see it all. Go to their website for more information. Now, let's take a break.
Another kind of contact
Now, here
sport
you
made
go.
for
This is a
Evan Gray's
famous
favorite
thing.
spring break moment.
Andrew Hewlin sent this to me.
It happened when Kevin Nash and his World Championship Wrestling cohorts in NWO were attacked by an audience member.
He hit him with a rock. It was a rock. It was a rock? Yeah, he hit him with a rock. So he started it. And Nash, who's 7'3", about 425 pounds, he
No, he's
jumped off the
not.
stage.
He's not 7'3".
And then picked him up and body slammed him in the sand. It was the best thing I ever seen in my life. Get him out of here.
That is the superior Dr. Dre, by the way. Dr. Dre and Ed Lover, that's my Dr. Dre.
Yeah, giveaway. Actually arrested the guy. Yep, not Nash. Tell them not to throw rocks. Throw rocks and hit us in the damn head. They're going to get it right back. If you can't provide better security, we'll leave.
Now, here we go. This match represents the fear that I had when I announced this. All right. I kind of have this playing for a long time. Ed Lover saying that Kevin Nash weighs 400 pounds. All right, Brandon Kirk. Brandon Kirk versus Psycho Clown. That is one of my many fears.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is lightning you see behind Shane Fair. What better setting? What better setting for a violent display?
What better setting for a violent display?
Passing thunderstorm.
Yes. Thunder and lightning.
There is the thunder again. And ladies and
Now,
gentlemen, it's coming down.
Years ago, but not on this version of the Potluck. If you've never seen this, this is wild.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think we're about to get a fight in the rain. And if my producer can help me, go get the handheld guy, because I don't want to ruin a camera. No!
Oh, great. Yeah, this is from a couple years ago. I think when I first saw
Brandon
this,
Kirk asked for a mic.
I
He's got
wasn't
something
even
to say.
that familiar with Psycho Clown.
What happened? I know why.
Brandon Kirk's asking why he's late. The Psycho Clown's pointing to the sky.
Mike Greco's asking why is he talking instead of wrestling.
Great.
Well, it wouldn't be pro wrestling if somebody didn't talk. Oh, whoa, ladies and gentlemen, that lightning strike just scared the fuck out of me. Here we go. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you can hear the wind blowing. There is a storm of ruin And it's right here in Camden, New Jersey.
Well, if you've never seen Psycho Clown, I don't know if this is representative. He's usually not soaking wet.
Maybe instead of
how high does Psycho Clown have his pants pulled up? My God. He's like the great Antonio.
Shut the fuck up!
Uh-oh, wait a minute, here comes the rain again. I hate to sound like the rain. And there it is! What a start! The rain pours, ladies and gentlemen. It's coming down.
As the bell sounds.
Ladies and gentlemen, the action. I don't know if you can hear me. It is coming down right now. And this crowd is all scrambling.
So now we switch to fans.
It is cameras. Oh my God!
This is awesome. This is incredibly dangerous.
What a... I don't know if they're going to be able to finish this. Ladies and gentlemen, I've never been a part of a rain delay in all my years of wrestling. And they're going at it. It doesn't matter if the rain ain't going to stop these guys.
The head. This is a weird one to have headphones for. And Psycho Clown's wrestling in a wet mask.
Man, these motherfuckers crazy.
I love it. You can hear the fans. Dos. Now here's my question. Doesn't this ruin the ring? Doesn't this ruin the mat and the other stuff? The padding underneath the canvas? Brandon Kirk trying to go for a power bomb, perhaps?
Oh, shit.
Hey, Necro Eric is here. Kurt goes to the outside. Psycho Clown looks like he has some sort of bad idea. Oh my God. Now what is he hitting him with? Is that some sort of a tickler? Is that a lucha tickler? Oh, it's an umbrella. Oh yeah, I see it now. I thought it was some weird tickler thing. Oh, it's an umbrella.
Fucking A.
I love the fan commentary. Jeez. Oh, look at the bump. There's a straight up puddle in the center of the ring. Wow. Now we all love the great sweat lights that all Japan wrestling matches had, but how about these these lights? Whoa, who is this guy? Hold the fuck! Get out! Oh my god! Some fan! I'm not going to name the company, but there's a local company that has way worse lighting than this. And they're on Premiere. Whoa, chop in the rain. Puddle, gigantic puddle formed in the center of the ring. Oh. Into the splash zone. Psycho Clown's having fun. Two, dos. Oh. Clothesline in the corner. Oh, look at the splash on that power slam. Two. Woo.
Yeah, y'all fucking crazy.
Lightning crashes.
Oh shit. No way.
Oh, Brandon Kirk with a punch to Psycho Clown. Elevated for the DDT. Two. Brandon Kirk getting him. Puddle driver in the puddle. The puddle driver. Big strike into the puddle. Two. Psycho Clown kicks out. Psycho Clown, what's he got? Oh my god. Hitting him with something. I do not know what that is. Now he's hitting the ref. Oh shit. As the lightning and the thunder crashes behind him.
Fucking crazy.
That kick. Clothesline pulls Brandon Kirk into position. Psycho Clown getting to the top. Very dangerous. Whoa. Oh my god. Split-legged moonsault. Three. The gods are shining down. Wow. Wow. All right.
Boy, he is really working on the Patriot. Top of the move to the back. Patriot trying to hang on to the ropes. Coco right there.
up and down on it.
Coco Ware, I guess, as fired up and going as we have ever seen him. With the Patriot, he drives him down into the mat.
All right, here we go. Now, the PWI 500 came out. Everybody got mad about it, or people just ignored it. And so I am doing this. We did it last year. And so I got some votes on YouTube, some suggestions for who would be in the PWP 25, the top 25 wrestlers or whoever that appeared on this program in the past year. And I had some suggestions and thoughts as well. I put it all together, sent it up to Potluck Labs, and they, they did the calculations. Some people, were in a few episodes. Some people did different kinds of things in episodes. Some people made the YouTube thumbnail. All these things counted. And if you're mad about it, if you're mad about the results, you should have voted. You should have voted because the votes are in. Then let's go. Let's see who's 25. 25. Who do we have? All right, we got 25. Matt Byrne is our 25. And so there you go. We all remember him. And the chat is calling out some people, and some of them are in, some of them aren't. We'll see. And now for 24, who do we have on 24? Oh, it's Freddie Valentine. Fred Olin Ray, who directed Mom, Can I Keep Her with Terry Funk and the Malcolm in the Middle Kid and a guy in a gorilla costume. And he also directed Active Stealth, the film we watched, part of the Terry Funk Film Festival. We watched it last week, clips. And he's also a wrestler. So he is number 24. And now let's see, 23. Who do we have at 23? Hey, it's Jackie Fargo. Jackie Fargo is all over this show, and he made it to 23. And if he's a goddamn legend and he's at 23, well, who's at 22, right? Who would be at 22? Oh, it's Marcus Jordan from the Urban Wrestling Alliance. We watched him, and we also had him on the show. It had a nice interview. So that's nice. He made it. We're going to get to 20 and then continue on the show. Freddie Valentine, Dr. Liam suggested get him on the show, and I think I might. Because I have some ideas on something to do with him. All right, back to this. We got 22. Wait, did I mess it up? Oh, God. Oh, God. Hold up. Where are we at now? We got good old Michael Mask. If you remember Michael Mask, he is a cat who is dressed like Tiger Mask, but he's Michael Mask. I'm trying to find my list to make sure I didn't just screw up my numbering. Wheat Train or direct-to-video movie? No, I don't want to just tell you what my idea is for Fred Olin Ray, but all right, Michael Mask is 21. Michael Mask is 21. I have messed up these numbers. All right, Michael Mask 21. All right, who's next? Who is next at 20? We have Mama! Mama from Mama's Family. We saw her just find her way into the ring and win, and that's always great to see. So that's that. Those are the first 5. Let's do one more. Why not, right? Why not? One more. Number 19. Who do we have at 19? It's the Cheapskate Wrestler, Matt Rivera, who was on last year's list. One of the few people who was on last year's list and this year's list, moving up a few spots. Last year he was number 22, And I rewatched last year's numbers, and I couldn't remember this guy's name. And since then, he's been on the show, and I've worked with him. So that's great. Cheapskate Wrestler Matt Rivera, number 19. And let's go back to the show. Let's go back. Let's do it. Oh, here's a little break, a little musical break. Here's Dynamite Kansai on vacation. Let's see how her vacation's going. Looks like she's having fun on her tropical vacation with the rest of the Joshi on this tour. This is how I want to take vacation photos. On the tree. She has conquered that tree. Yeah, I had that same thought, Andrew Heelan. I was like, that is really almost, it's got Mardi Gras sleeves. It's got straight up Mardi Gras sleeves, and then, I don't know what the, yeah, I found the rest of this video has like the other Joshi like prancing around and having fun in the sun and the water and laughing, and I was like, nah, let's have this. There you go. All right. Back to the action. This is Street Revolution versus Satisfaction. I believe the Suzanimal sent this in. And this is at a county fair of some kind, or a state fair, but this is a fair.
Let's go. Let's go.
I believe this is not in the United States.
Someone stay there. Someone stop my baby. Come here.
If you're playing the Pro Wrestling Potluck drinking game, a motorcycle just went by, that's a drink. This is like, this is DDT on a budget. Into the barricade. Now, I'm so sorry, I don't know a single person's name on this, so we will be making fun of them and calling them, like, this guy's called Vegeta. He's dressed like Vegeta, is wearing a Vegeta shirt.
Together, guys. And a couple of dollars on this one, guys.
Yeah, I want to watch that bullet train match. That's great. We might do that next week. Vegeta boy, thank you. Look at these two. That's a good spot. That's a good. Everybody missed him. The masked man with the skateboard Spitfire logo on his shorts. We'll call him Spitfire. I think it's British. Into the trash can. This would make me so upset. the masked man into the trash can. I haven't seen that, but that would be a good one for the sequel that we will most likely do. This seems to be going all right. Now they're running over to the bumper cars. I wish I could tell you. I hope it's false count anywhere. I wonder where these 4 folks are now. Referee wearing gimmick pants. I think Vegeta Boy took off his shirt, now I don't know. Wow. Jumping the guardrail.
You see her right there, lady?
Alright, we got one team in a blue bumper car. They definitely, their first team definitely cut the line. No, it's okay, we're wrestlers. Other team in the gold car.
She all good, buddy?
I believe the other people are just bystanders. Unless there's a plant. Maybe there's a plant at an angry grandma. Now this could get very dangerous if they wanted to. Ooh, drive-by lariat, almost. Meanwhile, these civilians are just having a good time, trying to stay away from the shirtless maniacs. Wow, and they get out, back over the rail. Now they go running, hopefully back to the ring to finish it up.
Where are they going?
Hopefully they're wrapping it up. Maybe the referee with the Zack Ryder pants.
If you like something on the water
Wow, they're really fucking up this fair. It would be great if there was a spot where 2 of the guys went and got their face painted real quick, and then they got their face painted and started doing Road Warriors spot and no selling. Oh no, where are they at now? Cutting the line yet again. This is very close to your bounce castle spot.
Too much
Oh my God, what's happening now? Down the slide. Thrown to his death. I like the confused onlookers.
Where'd they go? Johnny, no way. Go.
All right, running back. Oh, with the hammer! Referee's got a gigantic hammer.
Thank you, man.
He's got a hammer that would make Dick Ken blush. Back into the ring, they say. I feel like I'm gonna throw up watching this.
That's too much cardio.
If this is too much cardio for you, boys, you'll never make it.
I hate cardio.
Well, I hate cardio.
We won the race. We won the race. It's all about it.
All right, hopefully they're wrapping it up. Back in the ring. Vegeta Boy and all the rest. The Masked Man. Super kick. Bad camera. Let's do it. Pin referee. And thankfully, that's it.
When he walked out of here with his tail between his legs. If we can, I want the director to roll that VCR tape I have from that I Quit match.
Hey, wait a second. This is inside.
Sports Channel, how I ran the living legend, Terry Funk, out of town. Let's go that
We don't
tape
like inside.
right now.
We're outside, cats.
Stop the tape right now. We're not going to show that tape. We're never going to show that tape. You did not run Terry Funk out of the ECW. Terry Funk is still in the ECW. He's
Todd
back in the
sounds a little
ECW.
bit like,
Terry Funk has something to say directly to
Tony
you,
Khan
Mr. Eddie
when he's
Gilbert.
doing
Now,
his
I know you a lot of
pre-show,
years, Eddie Gilbert.
yelling
Terry
speeches.
Funk too many. Let's hear what Terry Funk had to say right now.
No, I'm not. Thank you. I'm glad.
Now, here you go. Now we're going to be outside
You
with
know,
the Funker. Here we go.
I've been riding all morning long out here on the Double Cross Ranch. I rode 10 miles in every direction, and I have been looking for Eddie Gilbert. Eddie Gilbert, Hot Stuff, is supposed to meet me out here on the Double Cross Ranch so I can explain to him the rules of a Texas chain match massacre. Let me tie up my horse, Clyde, here, and then I'll see if I can find Gilbert anywhere around. Come on, Clyde. I've been looking high and low for Eddie Gilbert, and I can't find him anywhere. I've looked all over this dadgum Double Cross Ranch. Oh, there you are.
This is
It's
the
so
greatest
good to
screen
see
cap
you,
right
Hot
here. I
Stuff.
love it.
Now I would like to explain to you the rules and the regulations of a Texas chain match massacre. Are you ready to listen? Are you? Well, I hope so, Hot Stuff, because you realize there's no stopping because of blood in a Texas chain match.
Oh.
Falls do not count. There's no count outside of the ring, no count on the floor, no time limit. There's only one way to win the match. Do you understand that,
Oh, my
Eddie?
God.
I certainly hope that you do, because how you win the match is you have to pull your opponent around to 4 corners in succession. Both of us will be chained together with this 8-foot chain, Eddie, and I'm going to pull you around to uno, dos, tres, and cuatro corners, and the match will be over. Now, you tell me what you think about that, Eddie. Your voice has changed, but your breath is still the same. Oh, my goodness. Hot stuff.
What a promo! Holy cow!
Sherri Martel will now challenge for the Ladies Championship of the World.
Oh my God.
The only technique that I have in mind is to take in the strap from Candi Devine tonight. I've chased her all over, and tonight she is mine.
You've got her in Chicago. Sherri Martel on her way.
I think
for the
so.
next championship bout right here on
I think
Super
you're right.
Clash 85. This is the ladies heavyweight champion of the world, Candi.
Now this is sent in, Dr. Liam sent in this whole show, and I pulled this match.
Well, she has, and tonight we're going to have our match, and we'll see who's tough when I beat her tonight and retain my belt.
Right now, let's go to the ring for the ladies heavyweight championship.
I had
of the
another
world.
women's match set for this show, but I give it a little test, and it wouldn't make the YouTube cut, so I cut it, and I put this on.
Well, in the ring, you see Sherri Martel. Well, wait a minute. All right, let's go back to the action. This is out on the field here in Chicago.
This is the previous match.
Chased Steve Regal all the way back to the infield and body slammed him on the infield grass. Brad Ringen's extremely upset at having lost his shot at the light heavyweight championship, due mainly to the interference of gorgeous Jimmy Garvin.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next match won't fall once again for the 45-minute time limit.
Now let's get into the ring for the ladies heavyweight championship bout. The champion is Candi Devine. Candi Devine, a sensational champion. They're introducing at this moment the challenger, Sherri Martel. That's Candi Devine that you see there. Candi, a beautiful young lady, showing off that championship belt. She is something, but she will be challenged. This Sherri Martel is a sensational wrestler and very lovely in her own right, and mean. Mean as mean can get. They're handing the belts over to our table now. The belt. Beautiful belt.
And I hope everybody's checking out Not That Tom Green on Tuesday nights. He does WCW deep cuts. They get together to watch C&D shows of WCW, full shows. It's always a blast. Tuesday nights. Check him out.
Something like that's going to jeopardize it. Look at the intensity there. Look at the intensity in that young lady. Now out of the ring for some reason. They usually do this for psychological reasons. The referee wants to check her out. Wants to see if she's carried any
Sherri
four options
rules. God bless Sherri Martel.
Won't let the referee pat her down. Can you imagine being a referee in this match against a she-cat like Sherri Martel? Now finally, she's going to let herself get checked over, but not all that
Tom and I are the bootleg brothers. We're the bootleg bros.
Sherri Martel in a very angry mood. Of course, she has to psych herself up for her shot at the Ladies Heavyweight Championship. Now they're getting their instructions from the officials saying, don't pull the hair, don't whatever. I'll tell you, these
don't pull the hair, don't whatever.
Fight hard. First of all, they don't like one another, and there is the bell. Candi Devine taking control, throws Sherri Martel and establishes rank right off the bat. Now, much like you will see a baseball manager bait the officials early, that's exactly what Sherri Martel did there with the reference to the
Bootleg
referee,
Express.
setting herself up for the close call the next time. But again,
Sherri's getting hot. She's pissed.
Candi Devine is a sensational wrestler. Don't sell Sherri Martel short. She's not the champion, but probably the #1 contender.
Let's go, Sherri.
Now it's Candi Devine working on Sherri Martel.
Let's go, Sherri.
Upper arm bar. And did she use the hair or didn't she?
She did.
She says no. The crowd said yes. It happened quick. I thought she did.
Referee wearing track pants?
Whatever. If the ref doesn't see it, it's not a foul. And suddenly Sherri Martel has control.
Leg drop on that arm.
The incredible Candi Devine. That is an arm bar. Now in this position, she not only has the pain of having the hold on Candi, but because she's got her down, the downward pressure makes it 10 times worse. And Candi Devine doing exactly what she had to do, getting to her feet. That is step #1 to getting out. Now look at the tug on the trunks there of Sherri Martel to gain her advantage.
We'll do a
our official is
after
asking her about
and,
it. She's denying
and
it.
we'll
and
do
again,
more of the
ref
PWP
can't do
25
anything because he didn't catch her. Candi Devine somehow kicking out of that thing and coming up with an arm lock of her own. That's a hammer lock. And now what she's doing, she's got both the arms of Sherri Martel tied up. But Sherri Martel is in the ropes, and the referee makes them break it. Candi Devine.
Sherri's got some great boots.
Going right back to work on the arm. Both these ladies seem to be wanting to take the arms away. That seems to be the tactic they want to apply, at least in the early going. Well, that is the tactic all its own. That looked like a closed fist to me. Again, too fast. The referee out of position. Sherri Martel going to the roughhouse tactics now. Going to do anything that she can to take that championship away from Candi Devine, breaking her head first into the turnbuckle. Candi Devine down and stunned, and now, instead of pressing her advantage, Sherri Martel strutting around the ring and then finally back to the attack with that boot to the head. She better not let up on
Sherri Martel is Hulk Hogan, I would be a Hulkamaniac.
Down goes Candi Devine. Sherri Martel slow to press her advantage. I don't understand.
I'm going to get off subject for a bit just because I got reminded of something by Dave mentioning Hulk Hogan.
And wild across the ring.
It's always funny when Hulk Hogan calls God the big Hulkamaniac in the sky.
Going out of the ring.
That's something a bad
right
guy
through
would
the
do,
second
and it would be
strand of the
great.
ropes. If she throws her over the top rope, that's an
It's like
automatic
MJF
disqualification.
should do
Sherri
that.
Martel throwing her out of here.
The big Hulkamaniac
Now has
in
lost
the
track of her.
sky.
Candi
It's
Devine
the
from
most wild thing
behind.
for a good
Out
guy to say.
goes Sherri
Whoa,
Martel,
Sherri
but she
on the
went over the top
outside. Sorry,
rope. Now
folks.
what's that? Is that the disqualification? Wait a minute.
No. That
What's
would
going
be
on
bullshit.
here?
We'll riot.
Well, apparently they have not disqualified her, even though she did go over the top rope, but the referee did stop the action. I don't know the ruling on that one. I know that Sherri Martel is having a fit with the people at ringside. Our referee is doing everything he can to counter out. Candi Devine is going crazy in the ring. Now, I don't know what Sherri Martel is protesting. She doesn't want to come back in there. I don't
She doesn't
blame
want
her.
to immediately
Candi
get
Devine is
hit
hot.
by
Well, she
Candi
gets halfway
Devine.
in
Oh.
and then right back out.
There
and now
she
over
is.
with a little
She's
help
in
from
now.
Candi Devine comes Sherri Martel. Look at that flip.
Set
Look at
flying.
Candi Devine flipping it again. Belly first onto that mat goes Sherri Martel. This could be the end of her dream to become the ladies heavyweight champion of the world.
Dream.
Boston Crab.
No.
This
she
can
wasn't
do
tapping.
it.
This was
Very,
before the
very
tap out,
painful hold
folks.
somehow.
Whoa.
Martel out of it. Got a 2 count. Can't hold it.
Yeah, get her, Sherri.
It's fast out there.
It is
Sherri
fast.
Martel taking control of the match momentarily again.
Let's go,
And
Sherri.
Candi Devine is hurt. A solid punch to the jaw, was it, or was it the open hand? We couldn't see it, neither could the referee. And down goes Candi Devine. Sherri Martel working very methodically here. Way up and brings the leg down across the throat. Or was it the upper chest? Candi Devine right in front of us now.
Sarcastic name I called my fans when I did stand-up was the Green Beans.
And now
my
in a
old
small package,
friend
Martel goes
and
for the title.
roommate
Candi Devine somehow gets
Chris
out of it.
Welty made that up. The Green Beans.
Sherri Martel making her bid serious.
The big green bean
for
in the
heavyweight
sky.
Championship of the world. Covers, hooks the leg.
One
only got a 2
count
count.
only.
Candi Devine through Sherri Martel right on the referee. Sherri Martel complaining of a slow count. No. That was simply a 2 count and a 2 count only. And now Martel
That looks
throws
like a
Candi
1
Devine
count to
out
me,
of the
bro.
ring again. I don't understand this tactic. I'll tell you why. She had control of the
Greenies
match.
meanies.
Why throw Candi Devine out there on that dirt?
Candi don't
and
give
her
a
time
rip.
to recuperate from the beating she's been taking. Maybe Martel needs the break too.
Now, I don't know a
do
lot
not
about
know, but
Candi
it just
Devine.
doesn't seem to make sense to me. Press your advantage.
Not
in the
sure
ring.
if we've had her on the show.
Now inside in an arena.
But you
when
never
throw
know.
someone
Maybe
out on the
Candi
cement
Devine will
floor,
be on
yes,
next
true.
year's
You got a chance of winning the match.
PWP
Now Candi
25.
Devine trying to come back in a flying knee knocks her back down there. Candi Devine is hurt. But let me again point out the resiliency of professional wrestlers. It's more important to have the resilient quality in this sport than it is in any other. And you don't get to be a champion without having it. Candi Devine is a champion, and she will come back. And again, Sherri Martel
Not letting
lets her
Candi
get up
back
on the ring
in.
apron and then puts that knee, this time in her midsection. Down goes Candi Devine.
Hey, what happened? Oh, God. What the hell happened? Let's see. Do I need to do the trick again?
Candi Devine needs to get back in. Now she's got her, and everybody's going
That was
outside.
actually on the tape. That wasn't me.
Candi Devine working on Sherri Martel in the ring apron. Uh-oh. She's going to bring her spread eagle into that ring post, and then takes the leg and slams it into that steel post. Now I think we're going to get the body slam outside the ring on the ground.
I don't like wrestling announcers
And now it's
using
Candi
the
Devine who
phrase
is in the
spread
ring, and
eagle.
Sherri Martel who's outside. The referee is not counting yet. He's backing Candi Devine up. Sherri Martel
Local
is
pervert
up,
here.
trying to get back into the ring, and it's the King of the Mountain game, only now it's reversed. Now let's see if Candi Devine is going to let Sherri Martel back in the ring. Well, Sherri Martel doesn't want to come back in the ring.
She broke the count.
Rolled halfway in, didn't like what she saw, and got out of there.
That's her right.
Sherri
Local
Martel
pervert.
in the ring now.
I'm writing all
two
these
ladies are
possible
mad, and
titles
they're about
down.
half tired. They've been beating on one another for quite a while now. Candi, Devine,
But I'm really looking for a potluck title that says what the episode is. You know what I mean? That says everything's outdoors.
Trying to take the arm of Sherri Martel completely
She's gonna pull
off.
the arm right out of the socket.
This is an arm bar now, and also a wrist lock. She's got her in all kinds of trouble here. She being Candi Devine, working on Sherri Martel. Candi Devine.
She being Candi Devine.
For nothing. She is one
Two.
very tough wrestler, and she got a 2 count. That's a signal we got from the referee. Now Sherri Martel trying to bring this up and over. No, sir. Down she goes. Candi Devine holding on to that arm bar and the wrist lock. The referee signaled something to us, and I'm not exactly sure what.
The referee signaling something
to us. Where we are right now,
not sure
Candi
what.
Devine has got Sherri Martel in trouble. Sherri has
Good
got
job.
to get to her
Good
feet.
job,
That's
boys.
step number 1 to getting out of this. Now look at the pain.
Come on, Sherri. We
Look
want
at
a new
the pain,
champ.
but also the intensity as she tries, in spite of that pain, to get out of the hold, find a way. Almost made it. Almost got to the ropes and knocked back down again. And she's got to start all over again.
The announcer's doing it all by himself.
Candi Devine has Sherri Martel right where she wants her, trying to take the arm away, take a weapon out of the arsenal, at the same time weaken her up. Now again, keep in mind, Sherri Martel has got to get to her feet. No, she doesn't. She simply somehow rolled over and through the hold. I think Candi Devine expected her to go to her feet, and that was it. Sherri Martel out of it and took control. A very smart wrestling move. And now Martel is going nuts. Taking control of this match. First she punches and now she stomps. And now she lets up, and that is a mistake. She better press her advantage. Now look at Sherri Martel going to the crowd. Going to the crowd saying she can handle it instead of pressing her advantage. Now comes over with the knee, and down goes Candi Devine.
Pin her. Come on, Sherri.
Sherri Martel raking the
I got $500 on Sherri Martel.
That's what it will do to you. And now kicking. Look at Candi Devine. She knows she's in trouble. Sherri Martel bringing her up. Now she's got her in the... Oh, come on. That was a closed fist. Now let's get reasonable about this. Where's the official? That was a closed fist.
Brian.
Make no mistake about it. Sherri Martel
Good
in
to
total
see you.
control.
Glad you're safe in a hotel and not on a train.
She is just taking as much wind out of the sails as Candi Devine as she possibly can. Before she goes for any kind of win. Into the ropes. Anything can happen. She flipped her over the back of the head.
I love Sherri's boots, man. They're rad.
Candi Devine going for a sunset slip, but if you look, you can see how weakened Candi Devine is right now. Into the ropes again. Anything can happen. And this time, she got the sunset flip. But Sherri Martel kicks out of it. That was almost a dramatic end to a match. Candi Devine is in terrible trouble. She has got to get some sort of a break in this thing, and there's a clothesline from Sherri Martel.
Big clothesline from Sherri.
And right now, the ladies champion of the world is in serious trouble as she is being worked over.
Larry Nelson doing it.
Over by Sherri Martel.
I was just thinking that.
Sherri Martel picking her up. This is going to be a back suplex. I don't know how much more Candi Devine
That
can
is
take.
not the best rope running.
Resiliency, like it is with any champion, is so, but look at this lady. She has been battered pillar to post, and now Martel
top rope, Sherri on the top rope. My God!
Down with the knee across the chest. Hooks the leg,
Whoa!
and it's a 3 count. And we've got a new champion. We have a new champion. The referee comes over to me and says we've got a new champion, and there she is. Sherri Martel is the new heavyweight champion of the world. She's after that belt. Now, how in the world? Who would have expected it? And now going to work
hitting her with the belt.
with Candi Devine. Beating her over the head with that belt. Come on, get her out of there.
You nailed it. That is exactly Snoop's splash. That
There
Snoop
she
Dogg
is,
splash.
the new heavyweight champion of the world, Sherri Martel.
Everybody's ripping off Eddie Guerrero's frog splash. Finally, somebody
Why did
ripping
you attack
off
her after the
Snoop's
match
dog
was over with the
splash.
belt? Why?
She's power. She dodges me. Now we know who's a better woman.
Yeah.
Told you she was crazy.
Well, whether you like it or not,
I told
the
you
new
she was
ladies
crazy.
heavyweight champion of the world is Sherri Martel.
All right, what's next?
Second annual David Von Erich Memorial Wrestling event at Texas Stadium on May 5th. Now, you know that there's $100,000 for the winners of the 10-man bout in 2 rings at Texas Stadium on May 5th. That's 3 out of 5 falls. But also, the winning wrestler on the last fall receives from Guy Laney here in Denton, free, a beautiful Lincoln of his choice. So those are tremendous prizes. Well, Gino, Chris, which one of these would you like to have?
A lot of money and a new car to the winner, the final fall. $100,000, a lot of money.
They're outside.
By my partner,
Thank
the Dynamic
you.
Duo, a lot of champagne,
Dr. Liam.
a lot of evenings out with a lot of lovely ladies. You know, everybody's talking about the one-man gang being a partner if we're skeptical. Well, if he starts fighting on his own team, he's eliminated, which means more money for Chris Adams and myself. So we're not going to be intimidated by Gary Hart and him, or our opponents, the Freebirds or the Von Erichs. Right, Chris?
You're right. You know, I was a little
We'll
bit
do
worried
some
about
more,
the one-man gang being on our
PWP
side. You know, I don't like
25.
that.
We're up
but
to
I understand that if
18.
he does interfere or does anything towards us whatsoever, he will be eliminated, which means more money for us, right?
That's right.
Now, what about the fact that you two might wrestle someone else as a team, as a dynamic duo?
Well, you know, nobody's signed. We put our names on the dotted line. You know, we're the universal heartthrobs. We're more handsome than Eric Estrada, John Travolta, and Sylvester Stallone. And what? We put our name down the dotted line for another match, 2 matches.
That guy's hotter than Eric Estrada.
And no individual 2 men will sign to fight us. That tells you something right there, right, Chris?
You know what, Bill? I've always told you people the truth. You know, I told you I was the best-looking wrestler. I am. I told you I am the best wrestler, and I am.
Okay.
I told you one time that I was not under the shadow of the Von Erichs, and I'm not. And I told you one time that I didn't need Gary Hart, and I don't need Gary Hart. So when we say that we are going to go to Texas Stadium and that we will win the $100,000 and the new car, we mean it.
I believe you, both of you. It's an exciting event. 10-man bout, 2 rings. That's got to be plenty tough.
Actually going in both rings at one time. Chris can take care of one ring, I'll take care of the other. Like we said.
Take it outside. There you go. Goddamn.
Of $1 million.
I think that might be it.
You can bet the money's going to go to the Dynamic Duo, and we're not concerned who takes the winning fall for the Lincoln Continental.
Take it outside, and the thumbnail will be Terry
It really
Funk
doesn't matter to us.
talking
What
to the
matters
horse's
is we're
ass.
the Dynamic Duo. 1985 is going to be our year. Our year, the Dynamic Duo will take on any team, the greatest tag team of all time. A lot of people say with all the money and all the cars that we're bad. Yeah, well, we're real bad, right? We're bad to the bone.
And we'll be back with more
Saying things together like the Olsen twins.
Bottom wrist lock, lateral drop into a head scissors by Wrestling 2. Tenru trapped in that head scissors
All right. We left off on our PW. If you're just joining us, the PWI 500 came out, and people get mad about that. And so we do this, where we get people mad. And the PWP 25, we're counting down the top 25 wrestlers and personalities that have appeared on this show as nominated and voted by you and me, and the results sent up to Potluck Labs. They did the calculations, and this is what we got. Number 19, we already did, the cheapskate wrestler, Matt Rivera. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Number 18, who do we have at 18? We got the Purple Parrot, Colin Sheen. He was on the show. We talked to him. That was great. All right, there you go. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. That was Fred Fletcher Jackson, Wheel of Fortune's Fred Fletcher Jackson. All right, 17, big 17. Who do we have? Hey, we got Tenru coming in at 17. Tenru was all over this year. We had him in matches, we had him in commercials, we had him in all kinds of things. So we got Tenru right there. Next up, Sweet 16. Who is number 16 this year? Hey, it's Bret Hitman Hart in the beautiful MTV font that I have stolen and made my own. Bret Hart. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Why not? Let's plow through, baby. 15. 15. Oh, someone I saw live this year. A legend. Yoshihiko coming in at 15 this year. We watched a couple Yoshihiko matches. Always great. Can do it all, really. So that's number 15. And 14. Who do we have coming in at 14? Ah, yes. Walter Fox. The protagonist of Tank Abbott's trilogy of novels, of which we have not finished. I still need to make the third one. I know it. I did not forget. I just had other things to do. So Tank Abbott's character, Walter Fox, is coming in at number 14. Wow, that's pretty high up for someone that's not real. But who's coming in at 13, huh? Who could it be? Oh, it's Kyoko Inouye, who we've seen like 30 years of her wrestling on this show. We've seen her in comedy. We've seen her in high-profile matches. She is just the best. We're going to get to 10 and then close it down and get back to the action. Next up, number 12. Who do we have? Oh, Violence. We got Bull Nakano, baby. Coming in at number 12. Let me put the lights above that. All right, that's good. That's good. All right. Next up, number 11. Number 11. Wow. We got the Starlight Kid working her way up to number 11. This is great. Yeah, Bull is in New York right now. She could have been on the show. She could have been live right next to me on the balcony, although I don't think two humans can fit on this balcony. All right, next up, number 10. Starlight Kid all over this show. We've seen a lot. Buzz been aplenty. But who is number 10? That's the question. It's George South. George South, who we saw in matches. I saw him live. And most importantly, we saw him in that great documentary, that short about the ring not showing up and they wrestled in the grass. That was fantastic. Made me love George South even more. So George South, number 10. And we'll get back to the wrestling, everybody. And with the final 10, the golden circle, we'll see who the best of the best, the top 10 of the PWP 25. We will find out later on. All right. Let me turn that and new off and get back to it.
Jake the Snake Roberts in his environment, and see Jake is rather busy right now. Hey, Jake, what are you doing?
Well, I'm doing fine. How are you?
Fine, good to see you.
Hey, welcome to my world, huh?
This is something, what, different than where your partner Gino Hernandez
He's dressed up.
Big thing, you know, it's like this, you know, he lives in his world, I live in mine, or ours.
Ooh, you want to step outside, I'll put that too.
You guys were very impressive in that tag team match last week with Kevin Von Erich and Chris Adams. Caused a lot of furor, a lot of excitement in that one.
Well, anytime you have a winning combination such as Gino and myself, and due to the things that happened, it just made it that much nicer, you know, Bill. And it's always good to be a winning part of the team because that's what it's all about, isn't it?
I guess it is. What puzzles me, though, is Gino lives in
this is what Jake wears when he has to go to court.
In an area something like this. How can you two get together mentally to work together?
What's wrong with this,
Well,
Bill?
nothing. Nothing.
I mean, hey, you probably had something to do with all this. This might be your old car door here.
Could be. It could be.
Yeah, it could be.
Well, how about the difference in philosophies, difference in style?
Well, Gino, you know, he's always taking care of himself. I guess that's because he was born that with a proverbial silver spoon stuck in his mouth. Well, my person's just a little bit different.
Dr. Shockmaster. I met Jake too. I met Jake when I was 6 months after I quit drinking.
This is what life's all
And
about.
I was very excited to tell Jake that, and
After
much like
all,
my
we've
aunt,
done
he
it
did
for
not
each other.
care. I told
I
my
didn't
aunt
build
that I
this.
quit drinking,
This
and
was
she
here
didn't
before I
care. And
ever
she was
got
sober
here.
for 20
Like my
years.
jacket, man?
These people that are
It's
sober
very,
for a long time, they don't
interesting.
care.
Out of an old car, you know, I just scooped it up, man. It'll do warm. Yeah, it's kind of chilly today, so I had to throw it on. You know, I hadn't got my fall jacket yet. No, I haven't got it yet. But I think this will do until I get one. Let me shove that in there.
That's true.
Everybody talks about
Jake,
the future,
Jake was
what you look
off
forward
and
to, what your
on.
goals are. Do you set any? Do you have anything like that in mind?
What is the future? Future is just a, you know, that's a joke, man. It might be over 2 seconds from now. Somebody pushes a button.
This
and
reminds
it's
me
over.
of a
And you tell me
Moxley
why it's
promo,
over,
man.
Because you have made the choice to do with this world what has been done, not I. When I got here, Bill, the laws were already made. You done picked the way you wanted to go. So you see, I'm just going to crank back and enjoy what you've given me to live with. Whatever rules they might be.
You live by the rules?
Weren't rules made to be broken?
You live by the rules?
Contracts were made to be broken. A piece of paper. You make a contract out with somebody, Bill, and all that you're doing is inviting them to break it. What happened to before when a man could shake your hand and say, well, his word's good? Word means nothing anymore. And that's what I'm trying to explain to you people. Don't come calling me a fool. Don't come calling me a sicko.
Okay.
Because, brother, if you look at yourself in the mirror, I think you'll find out one thing. You're no different than me if you tell yourself the truth. Too many people live in glass houses, you know that?
And throw bricks.
They sure do.
Right.
I'm the rock thrower today, though.
Thank you, Jake. Jake the Snake Roberts. We're here in his world on world-class championship wrestling.
All right.
This portion of WCW Main Event is brought to you by the U.S. Army. Learn how to get an edge on life. Be all you can be.
No. All right. Let me turn this down just a frog's hair. Now this was sent in by Not That Tom Green.
They call it the War on the Shore, but it's really called the Bash at the Beach, and they are coming from
The War at the Shore. They call it the War at the Shore, but it's really Bash at the Beach. Maybe I should have called it the War at the Shore.
Talking about all that and all of the action coming to you from the Bash at the Beach, live from Huntington Beach here in Los Angeles. It is hot, and we are going to have a tremendous amount of wrestling action coming your way. I'm Eric Bischoff, along with the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. Glad to be here with you, Dream. I'll tell you what, there has been a lot of great sporting events throughout this country. This goes to be the top wrestling event ever in the history right here on the hot burning stand of Huntington Beach in Southern California. We take a look at the immortal Hulk Hogan and the man that would be king, Van Vader. The situation here, Vader has to seize the moment or his time will slip away.
I like
and the immortal
Dusty
Hulk
Rhodes
Hogan
wearing the bebop
will
hat. He
reign
looks a little bit like
forever. It is
Rerun
hot, and let's
from
get
What's
down and get
Happening.
funky with it, baby. I tell you what, it is Slim Jim's Bash at the Beach, and you talk about snapping in to some wrestling action. It doesn't get any better. The
Eric
WCW
Bischoff is a
wears the
goatee
big boy
away
flag. I got a
from
special
being
surprise.
on Undercover
He's
Boss.
gonna be here later on. Right out of the ring.
He looks like, if he had a goatee, he would be a CEO going to Panera Bread to pretend to be a new hire.
From Macon, Georgia, weighing 236 pounds, Johnny B.
All right, Johnny B. Bad. Johnny B. Bad is such a fantastic gimmick, where it's just like, you look like this musician. The Slim Jim CEO. Who are all the wrestlers that got gimmicks just because they look like a musician? We got Johnny B. Bad, we got John Morrison, we got Kid Cash.
Tag team action coming your way in the main event. Watch out, Bucket during this plan to take out Alex Mike, Marcus Alexander Bagba, and let's get earlier on, the Bad Man of the NBA. Dennis Rodman is going to be here in just a little while.
Honky Tonk. Yeah, yeah. Wow, we can make a little list. We can rank these fuckers. The Michael Jackson guy, well, that, yeah. He's just like, I am Michael Jackson.
You know, on this beach for days, and we looked at our hotel room and we see this thing transpire. We've seen WCW take its step into mortality, if you will, because this pay-per-view leads
Van Hammer.
140 pounds, Chris Kanyon.
Chris Kanyon.
Yeah.
Crowd favorite here in WCW.
Crowd booing for no reason. There's no reason to boo Chris Kanyon at this point.
That you've read so much about in Life magazine, ABC's Good Morning America.
Well, he's got his work cut out for him right here. When you step up from the power plant and jump in here with the big boys right here on the beach, you talk about the hot burning sands, Johnny B. Bad.
Baron Rashi, Baron Von Rashi in the house.
Johnny B. Bad, a nice move. Johnny B. Bad, such an agile athlete.
Pair of leapfrogs, nice arm drag, another one.
That we're really getting a good look at here. Comes up to the midsection and a knee lift, and Kanyon.
Yeah, he's in deep trouble. Yeah, he's in a lot of trouble right here, Eric. I'm going to tell you what. When you talk about an event we're talking about here, you know, I spent some time with the Macho Man Randy Savage.
Yeah.
Lifeguard match, pay-per-view time.
Nice Japanese arm drags. Thank you, Necro Eric.
But right started off, the man himself, the bad man who is good, Johnny B. Bad.
The bad man who is good.
Yeah, we've talked a lot about the things that are going on here. Oh, look at this. Nice head scissors takedown.
Did I not know that? Did I never put that together? That makes so much sense.
Golden Gloves boxer was looking very seriously into a professional career and made the transition into wrestling. And I tell you what, he is.
Oh, wow, what a crossbody off the platform into the sand.
I'm telling you.
God.
Get out there and make him a castle. Got him in the sand, in the burning sand, if you will, because it is
the burning
hot here,
sand.
Not
Why
only
not?
from the sun, but sitting out here with Eric Bischoff. This is an event. And I tell you what, Johnny B. Bad did make the transition. Here he is up
Johnny
top.
B. Bad
Taking a look
perched
at
on top. Ooh, a flying elbow to the back of Canyon's head.
Kanyon in a lot of trouble here. I think Johnny B. Bad has got him. He hooks the leg. Referee in position.
Two casual counting from the referee, but consistent.
Yeah, well, he was lucky to get out of that thing, but he comes back, kind of cuts Johnny B. Bad off right here. Let's see if he seizes the moment. And today, that is the key.
Big mistake here.
Yes.
Kanyon teeing off
Wow.
with right hands to Johnny B. Bad. Now, if he wants to stand toe-to-toe and box
Brooke
somebody,
Hogan was
he's gonna
really
pick the
nice.
wrong
All right, well
opponent.
then I'll
do
stop
Johnny B.
my
Bad. He needs to
Brooke
take a different
Hogan
game
bashing
plan,
I was
if you will.
about
Right
to
here, Johnny,
really
turn it
start
around.
doing.
Uh-oh. Whoa.
Drop kick.
We got sand spots, we got rain.
Kanyon in a lot of trouble
I didn't get to snow, but we'll do a sequel to this where I'll be hosting it at a big coat.
Oh, tremendous maneuver. Snap into that. Chris Kanyon.
3, your winner. Johnny B. Bad looking great.
Johnny B. Bad, your winner. As we get ready to snap into Slim Jim's Bash at the Beach. The Bad Man kicking off the action. And I'll tell you
They
what,
call
I
me
don't think
Scotty
there's
B.
a better look at
Worse.
that. What a crowd.
Oh, what a shot that is, Johnny B. Bad. We're going to take another look at it right here. Johnny B. Bad is full control of this situation right here. Slim Jim's Bash at the Beach. The pregame show in the main event. He sets him up for the bad day. He nails him with the bad day. Johnny B. Bad, go on the beach, get a suntan. Let's go on with this thing. Take it, Eric.
This is where the
Oh my God, I want to see that interview. That's hilarious.
More hot action from the beach right after this.
Horses or cows or perhaps chickens, but tonight, Junkyard Dog, George the Animal Steel, and the Killer Bees brought out.
Now here's a little news story about WWF at the State Fair. Suzanimal sent this one in.
Included an over-the-top battle royal with a top prize of $50,000 to the winner. Something like wrestling at Olympia, maybe.
Oh,
huh?
sure, yeah. And they are still doing it. Last report, the lights had gone out, but those guys are still in the ring.
They're having a good time.
And the lights
Why
are
do you have to make fun of it? Do you make fun of other news items you report?
But this is the World
You
Wrestling
fuckers.
Federation competition at its best, at least in the eyes of a packed house at the State Fair band shell tonight. They come to see the
You laugh
combat,
at these
the
assholes
struggle
that grow
between
giant
good and evil.
pumpkins?
Mrs. Thompson just thinks they're cute.
Oh, yes. Especially Steamboat back there.
I do love wrestling. You know, wherever wrestling is, you'll find me there.
Yeah, I was down in Georgia last week, seen one down in Atlanta. Not as good as these guys, but it was good. Okay.
And then there's Mean Mo, who harbors a secret passion to trade
Mean Mo?
places with the stars of wrestling.
No, I'm not afraid.
They got wimpy little girls in there.
Think you can handle it, huh?
I know I could handle it.
Even the little guys get into the act, the comedy act.
Fabulous
and they
Moolah
love it,
would
especially
beat
when
your
performing
ass,
at the
Mean
state
Mo,
fair.
and she'd take
we don't
half
wrestle
your
in state
paycheck.
fairs, but maybe once a year, twice a year. So when something like that comes, it's kind of fun for us to see what the world is about in different parts of the world. And I guarantee you one thing, the state fair in Michigan is really something else.
Tip up. Nice arm drag.
It's something to do. I have nothing else to do, so you're giving me something to do.
You don't like wrestling, you're just
That's the
resting?
motto of the show.
I don't like it at all. I can't stand it. Well, all of our kids are watching.
If a rhyme or reason for all of this escapes you, you're not alone. But that's okay. The State Fair, I'm sure, has found something for you. From the State Fair in Detroit, Bill Proctor, Channel 7 Action News, reporting.
I'm so...
Oh, another...
It's not exactly a heavyweight boxing bout at Caesar's Palace. These guys easily fight a dozen matches a month in a sport where good theatrics count as much as a strong back. So why did 12,000 people pay to see it?
Excitement.
I like when they slam,
Not to mention a battle royale where the last man in the ring wins $50,000. The Junkyard Dog won it. But for all the savage appearances, you'll notice they don't seem to be battling to the death.
Is the fight fixed? Well, no one really asks that question much anymore. Never mind the fact that the stretcher is mostly used as a prop. People who come here know what this is, and they accept it for that.
That's real. I think it's all up here, really.
Let's hear it from a guy who knows.
That you have to be an athlete to be able to participate in this
They don't
sport,
seem to
but
be
there's
killing
also
each other.
a form of entertainment along with it.
George
Why don't
Steele's
you
on the
bury
card
the
tonight as
people
well. He's been
growing
at this a
giant
long time. You
pumpkins
see yourself
next?
staying in the business as long as him?
Look at this
No
coked
way,
up
man. Because in 2
maniac.
years I'm going to be rich and I'm going to be laying on the beach down in Florida or California somewhere and taking it easy.
Joe Bell, Channel 2 Eyewitness News.
And our congratulations to the Junkyard Dog. That's what's happening. It's Monday, August 25th.
Good
night. Keep laughing. You're all out of the job. A computer took your job. All right.
ECW taking over the Jersey Shore. We are in Belmar, voted the #1 hot spot of the summer by New York Magazine. Of course, ECW is a favorite of High Times Magazine, and you figure the rest out.
ECW, a favorite of High Times Magazine. Okay. Now, not that Tom Green sent me the fan cam of this entire show, but I found out that this match made it to Hardcore TV, so I just ripped this.
And Louie Spicolli may be in for a long afternoon here in Belmar.
From San Pedro, California.
Hash at the beach. R.I.P. Louie Spicolli. He has a great gimmick. In Mexico, his gimmick is Madonna's boyfriend, because he looked like Sean Penn, I guess? Spicolli?
248 pounds, the current ECW World Television Champion, the Human Suplex Machine. This is
I think somebody needs to take a skin sample from Taz, make sure, in fact, he is human.
Hey, Taz, why don't you come here for a second?
Uh-oh. Yeah, that's why he was Spicolli. Yeah.
I got a couple things to say to you, brother. First one, of course, being Shalinga.
That's not a good move.
Spicolli, you put your fingers in my face again. I'm going to show you why the Ultimate Fight is scared of me, and I'm going to show you why I'll bust your fat head open.
Does he know he's at a beach party?
Taz, brother, take a pill. Matter of fact, take 5. You got somewhere to go or something? You got for me, I promise you.
Louie Spicolli telling you to take 5 pills. Don't do it.
I'll tell you right now, Taz ain't going to take the pills, but I could use a few of them.
Yee. Oh, that's some ECW. Everybody hogging the pills.
We'll play a game. I guarantee you that I could choke you out in 1 minute.
Taz is alive, and everyone else is eating pills.
This belt is yours.
Oh, Louie Spicolli, former champ.
I got a better deal, Taz. Since you're just a tough guy, make it 45 seconds, champ.
It's a shame that Luke Perry was never the FTW champion.
He's got a point, Louie. Let's make it 30 seconds, mother. You want to make it 30 seconds? You're not stupid. You gotta do it.
30 seconds! I'd say Louie Spicolli has a better than excellent chance of being the new ECW World Television Champion. He doesn't even have to win. Taz has to choke him out in 30
Rick
seconds.
Rude, Louie Spicolli, they love their pills, baby.
Louie's going for the Death Valley driver.
Spicolli driver, Spicolli driver. Taz, oh, cut the house,
7
man.
seconds left. 5, 4. He tapped out. He did it.
I had $700 on Louie Spicolli winning.
Taz is like the 1990s version of Muhammad Ali. He not only beats them, he predicts how long it's going to take.
I hope Taz swears again.
Hey, Spicolli.
I hope he swears.
I got something. Shut up.
Yes.
Hey, Spicolli. I got something for you, brother.
What?
Now that was sweet.
Where did Taz get that from? Regardless, he is still the ECW World Television Champion.
Yeah, Valhalla Combat Club using the Rick Rude gif.
The fourth day of the fair opened up to beautiful skies and warm
1991 Kansas State Fair, folks.
has an added attraction.
Let me
besides,
turn
of
this
course,
up.
Cheryl Burton, who joins us now live from the fair. Cheryl.
All right, Roger, like you said, there is a new attraction here at the fair this year, and professional wrestling has made its way to the Kansas State Fair.
Let's see if these Kansas people bury wrestling.
It's one of the fastest growing forms of entertainment. It attracts thousands worldwide, and this fair is no different. Earlier today, several hundred fans came to the grandstand to cheer on their favorite wrestler. One very popular match was the world-famous midget match that you're looking at now. These matches involve a variety of big names and some not so famous. One of the hottest matches that always attracts a big crowd are the lady wrestlers. And these ladies tell me, don't try this at home because it takes a lot of practice. And one of the main events on the card this afternoon had the American Patriot pitted against Colonel De Beers from South Africa. He lost to the American Patriot, but has a chance for a
the American Patriot.
But the Patriot says he doesn't have a chance.
Takes put his shoulders down on there one more time.
Well, joining me is the National Wrestling Federation Ladies Champion, Wendy Richter, and she has
Wendy Richter.
There are thousands of things you could do. You get
Look
out
at
there
that
every
tiny
night,
little
punch
blue
out.
belt.
Why do you do that?
I love the sport. There's no bigger thrill for me other than having the fans with you and winning or retaining the belt. This has been my life, and I just love it.
All right, thanks a lot. Well, we'll be seeing her tonight. She is on the card for tonight at the Kansas State Fair at the grandstand. We hope to see you out here. We'll go back to the studio where Roger is.
All right, thank you, Cheryl. Folks, you may want to pack your umbrella if you're headed to the fair one more time in the next several days. Merrill has details coming up. And Kevin Nash takes on the state's top sunflower farmers. I don't know if he did any midget wrestling or not. We'll see how he fared.
In all its glory, cottage cheese.
Pardon me? In all its glory, cottage cheese. What is going on?
Number to call is 267.
Scat hotline?
Carnival ride.
Scat hotline? 1-900 beat up 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 beat up 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 up. Somebody's fast forwarding the VHS.
I come out here for the wrestling matches.
Yeah. These are great fans right here. Now the Suzanimal sent this one in. These fair videos. It's a little music video.
I just like to see the guys.
Just like to see the guys. Oh, come on. And look at that bell! What a cute bell! That's a dinner bell. Ring that bell if you want the boys to come to the table. Behold the glory of cottage cheese. If this wasn't a gimmick episode, this episode might be called the Scat Hotline.
Kind of makes you want to be ringside.
There used to be nothing going on in the world. All right, now I wanted to put a DDT Campsite Wrestling match, but they're all 1 hour to 80 minutes long. So here's a nice little highlight video that I found that's going to highlight some great action from a DDT Campsite Wrestling show. And I think this was sent in by Dr. Lamb. Is that the bell? That's their campsite bell. I thought that amusement park thing is an hour. I think I looked at it, but maybe not. Yeah, I thought about putting the amusement park one in last week. I just couldn't make the time. Maybe next week, but I also might do the bullet train match next week because I want to see that. But we'll see. Yeah, that's awesome. I've seen the clips. Ooh. Kick to the gut. Leapfrog, double leapfrog. Swing your partner, do-si-do. Oh. Yeah, very young Coda here. This is our second to last match. Pair of moonsaults. Wow. There's somebody there that's like, let's go camping, have a nice, peaceful time. Oh, no! I didn't even realize that was Omega. 2, dos. Look at this, climbing through the waterfall. This is... It's a Roman candle fight. They're slowly advancing. Oh my God. Jesus. Oh, his ass is on fire! Right in the asshole! Coda getting a bomb ready, it looks like. Jeez! That umbrella is going to be melted. Look at the back of Ibushi. Jeez, getting bouncing off his back. Swing time. Hey, do y'all swing?
Yeah!
Trading forearms. Ooh, kick to the shoulder. Kenny choked out while swinging. Oh my God! A swing into a Hurricane Rana. It's a beautiful thing. Yeah, right in the asshole to Port of Call, Ridgewood. Oh, I gotta turn this down a little bit. This is a little loud. Now they're on this platform. Kodabuchi about to get double teamed. Ooh, sent into the tree. Oh, double clothesline. Pele's. And they're gone. They fell off the thing. How do you even go to this show? Moonsault off the platform. This is camping. Come on, everybody! Back to nature. And now here's Kenny Omega, young and weirder than ever. Kenny finds the back door, going for a snapdragon on the wooden platform. Elbows. Ooh, flipping off the tree. Oh my God. Poison Rana. Back to the fireworks. Happy New Year. Oh my God. German suplex on the platform. Oh, powerbomb in the water. Holding them up. Brain buster in the lake. Breaking up the pin on a slippery rock with a helmet. Moonsault. That Psycho Clown match was really nuts. And your winner, it took 1 hour. That was a 1 hour match.
It's been quite some time since I've been invited any place by the fabulous Freebirds, Michael Hayes,
Actually,
Buddy
you know
Roberts,
what?
Terry Gordon.
We'll come back to this, and we'll finish off the PWP 25 because we are nearing the end of the program. When we left the PWP 25, we were at number 10, good old George South. Let me get back to my list so I make sure I got it right. Now, number 9, who could it be? We are now in the top 10, the Golden Circle. And let's see, who do we have? Number 9, drum roll. Oh, it's the I forgot their names. We'll call them the Mushroom Boys. What is their name? They're Toad's brothers, these two wrestlers that wrestled the bad guys. And then they got drugged and they fell asleep. They wouldn't wake up. And then Mario and Luigi, we watched this on the video game episode. One of the best episodes of the Potluck. One of my favorite episodes. Maybe the best gimmick episode. It was the season finale of the show. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's a great one. Number 9, we'll call them the Mushroom Boys because I forgot their real name. Number 8, who do we have at number 8? Masha Slamovich coming in at number 8. We watched a couple matches with her, a buzz bend. We watched an outdoors match that she had with Alley Catch. Borscht at the Beach. We watched that. She had a great cameo that Dr. Liam got for us. There you go. Masha Slamovich coming in at number 8 this year. And number 7, who do we have? The Suzanimal, Adam Suzanne, coming in at number 7. Adam Suzanne, top contributor to the Potluck, sends in so much stuff that just makes the show great, and also, you know, helps out with the subscriptions that I really appreciate, and gifts them the best. Adam Suzanne, number 7, the Golden Circle. All right, now number 6. Who do we have at number 6? It's the Octopus. Now, you might remember the Octopus from the episode where we watched all the great Woody Woodpecker wrestling villains, and the Octopus was one of them, and he got some votes. People loved the Octopus. The Octopus should have been number 8. Missed opportunity, but don't blame me. Don't blame the voters. Blame the big green bean in the sky, or blame Potluck Labs that did all the calculations. That's all. All right, so number 6, we got the Octopus. We're going to go all the way to the end here. Number 5, getting a lot of votes. A lot of votes for number 5. We got Azumi. Some might say she's the queen of the Buzzbin. She was on the show a fair amount. We also watched her in the 5-star GP. So there you go. She's great. Number 4, the final 4. Who is number 4? Speedball Mike Bailey. How could he not be? He was all over the Buzzbin. He was in last year's Potluck. I don't remember where he placed, but I'm sure he was there. Number 4. And I saw him live, and I bought a shirt with him and took a mark photo. So yeah, he's up there. He's great. I love him. And if you remember, when this show started, when the Potluck started, when I first started hosting this version of the show, I didn't know who he was. He was just coming back to the United States or whatever, and I was like, is this guy any good? Everybody's like, yeah, idiot, he's great. And then look, woo, I love him. I love him. All right, that's what the Potluck's all about. Learning. We learn, folks. I learn. All right, keep going. Keep going. I know. Number 3, Mr. Bean. Mr. Bean. We all remember when Mr. Bean accidentally became a wrestler. Isn't that fun when a character we love accidentally becomes a wrestler? Well, Mr. Bean got a lot of votes, and he was all over an episode. He was on the thumbnail, so there you go. The greenest bean of them all, Mr. Bean. And, all right. We got 2 more. Now, these are the votes. This was an avalanche of votes for these top 2. Number 2. Here we go. Number 2. Julia! Goddamn, Julia's great, and we watched so much Julia on this show in the past years, since last year's PWP 25. Julia shot up to number 2. Everyone voted for Julia. Everyone that voted said, hey, why don't you put Julia there? So there you go. Julia, number 2. Ooh, my fault. And now, everybody get your drums ready. Start doing them drum rolls, because we got number 1. If you can't figure out who number 1 is, let me just tell you who won. I rewatched the 2022 PWP 25, and the number 1 last year was the crowd that chanted, whoop, there it is. That was number 1 last year. Whoop, there it is. That crowd, that Atlanta crowd that chanted, whoop, there it is, was number 1. But not this year. This year, things went a little different. And the number 1 person, Terry Funk. God bless Terry Funk. Number 1. He made it. More votes than anyone forever. We were watching Terry Funk before he passed away. We had him on we watched Terry Funk on nearly every show, and we've watched Terry Funk on every show since. And this is the longest streak. We're going to be watching Terry Funk forever. So there you go. Thanks for voting, everybody. It's going to be fun to put this on Instagram, and the people that don't watch the show are going to be so mad that Mr. Bean is a better wrestler this year than Bret Hart and Tenryu, and it's going to be good. So look, you guys know the score. You know how this show works, but these Instagram people are going to get so mad. I cannot wait. So thanks for voting, everybody. It's been a fun year, and we're just getting started. We're just getting started. So now we're going to be thinking of 2024's PWP 25. And it's funny to see who didn't make it this year, who was all over last year, but that's the way the cookie crumbles, folks. So now let's get back to it. We got one more promo and one more match.
It's been quite some time since I've been invited any place by the fabulous Freebirds, Michael Hayes, Buddy Roberts, Terry Gordy. Thank you very much.
After that last place you took us to eat.
I thought you invited me there.
Yeah, well, if you had the money like we do to have a secretary, then you'd have somebody responsible enough to take your appointments.
I see. Well, it's a nice place you have.
Yeah, well, thank you very much. Money buys things, and as people know, we're the world champions along with the American Tag Team Champions, which means we make money. Which means we buy things such as this.
So the American Tag Team Championship. Now,
Really
this is, of course, coming up at Reunion Arena, and that's going to be...
Wearing his
Buddy, wait,
diaper.
before you leave, I didn't know you were going to dive off. I want to talk to him just a second about the...
I'm so tired of your face always interrupting me.
I know that. I've been down here a little bit.
If somebody's wearing a sideways hat, they are on drugs.
Yeah, you know, they have been
I don't mean to
banned.
sound like my dad here, but if somebody's wearing a sideways hat,
hair, right?
This is Iceman's hair.
are on
I'm not talking
something.
about scissors anymore.
I know you got a cream now.
We have a Freebird special cream that when you put it on your head, you not only lose hair, but you might lose your whole face.
The face off.
Yeah, right. You know what I mean. Anyways, Iceman, I got you in your reunion arena for the big one. And I'll tell you what, I've been around a long time. I know I can beat you. This is why I signed for this match. And it's going to give me great pleasure. After I finish defeating you in the middle of the ring in front of all those people.
We're going over tonight.
It's going to give me great pleasure to
Still
put
got
the
our main
cream
event
on your
directly
face,
after
on your
this.
hair, and you're going to be as bald as a billiard ball, baby. And, you know, maybe you just deserve it.
Don't feel guilty about it. Do not feel guilty. You do it. Okay?
Hey,
enough said.
I'll be happy.
All right. Buddy's going to be happy with the nair. This is sort of a cream sort of thing that takes hair off. Listen, Terry, let me talk to you about the American Tag Team Championship at Reunion, the hair matches at Reunion.
Before you get into that, since you got the cameras out here and
Yes.
since you took the time to come out here, I'd just like to take this time to say hello to my mother. And I'm sure Mike would like to say hello to his mother, and we would like to thank them for doing such a great job with the Freebirds. I mean, and about the mystery man, all I know is this: it better be a good man. He better be a prime athlete to step in the ring with the Freebirds, because after
And this is Dr.
we get
Liam.
through with him,
I put something on
there's a whole
Instagram
lot of
saying,
other
man,
stuff
I need some
we got to take care of.
outside promos. I'm all good
leaving?
with matches. I need
Now,
promos.
I gotta go watch
And he was
Buddy.
like,
Can he swim?
I gotcha.
Because
No, he's not
not a very good
too
swimmer.
at swimming,
You're not
but
swimming
as far
today.
as the mystery.
The mystery
You know,
man
I've been
with
thinking
Kerry
about
Von
this.
Erich.
This sort of puzzles me, you know. First of all, he had Chavo Guerrero as a partner. We put him out of action. Then he was going to have Johnny Rich, and Kamala ate his lunch. You know, really broke my heart. And now he doesn't. Is it possible that maybe he doesn't have a partner yet?
No, I think
Is it maybe he can't find somebody to face the Freebirds? How many of your friends are you going to ask every time I got to get one of these tickets to fly in here and beat you up and ask a friend to stand by you? I know your brothers can't, because one's wrestling the world champion. The other one is going to get beat up by Jimmy Garvin in front of thousands of people, in front of the biggest card in wrestling. And he hasn't found a... It can't be Andre the Giant. He's going to be in Puerto Rico. Dusty Rhodes is too fat.
His beautiful hair.
It doesn't matter who
Look at
you've
that
got,
beautiful
boy.
hair.
We're going to get you. Your time's running out. The Freebirds rule Texas. Don't forget it. We also rule the world.
American Tag Team Champions, the Freebirds.
Roddy Piper.
His father won't even come out of retirement to help him. your own father, boy. When are you going to wake up? Why do you think I've been calling you stupid? Look, man, I'm a human being at the same time. I'm going to give you a warning. You look in my eyes. Don't show up reunion.
Okay, American Tag Team
Don't
Championship.
show up reunion. Yeah, I've heard that one before from my family.
Partner, and the Iceman and Buddy Roberts in the hair match with the Cream. Well, it's nice to be invited out here by the Freebirds. It's a pretty place. This women, it's nice to be invited.
That's the best interview ending ever. It's nice to be invited. It's nice to be invited. All right. And now, your main event of the evening, Rain. This is from Minoru Suzuki's anniversary show. A couple different people told me I should put this on the show. I haven't seen it. The ring announcer, that is, her name escapes me, but that's who does Suzuki's theme. She sang him on the way out. I had to cut the entrances for time. I'm so sorry. It was a beautiful entrance, but I had to lose about 6 minutes off this thing, and that's what the entrances were. Yep, I think you're right. Mrs. Beetlejuice, I thought that's, what's her face? Lauren Boebert or whatever.
俺の30周年記念試合の相手としてこれ以上のやつはいないと鈴木みのるが指名しました。
まあ鈴木はね、もう1年以上前からこの30周年の構想を考えていて、岡田和親しかいないんだと。
Something tells me this is going to be less dangerous than the Psycho Clown Brandon Kirk rain match that we started the show off with.
これだけの大雨の中でさあ2人がロックアップしていく。2人の体をそしてリングを強い雨が打ちつける中腕を取っていった鈴木みのるです。
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
なんといってもこの白装束で来た鈴木みのるのこの試合に対する決意です。はい、
本当に鈴木にとってはね、これは特別なコスチュームですからね。はい、1989年11月に1980年代世界最強のキックボクサーと言われたモーリス・スミスと戦って、その時初めてこの白装束で上がった、はい、それ以降ね、彼は大一番、ライガー戦、健介戦、そして秋山戦、武藤戦、そしてモーリス・スミスとの再戦、そして2015年 1.4 東京ドームの桜庭戦と、もう本当に限られた大一番でしかこの白装束では出てこないんですよね。
ですから鈴木みのるにとってこの試合、
I checked the weather so many times this week just to make sure that this wouldn't happen to me. I didn't want to be stuck out in the rain. I got nothing above me.
俺がプロレスを始めた30年前に生まれたのが岡田だ。30周年とお前の30歳をぶつけようじゃないか。鈴木みのるは岡田を迎え撃ちます。エルボーで振りほどいていきました。これだけの大雨が体を打ちつけていきます。
Bleach in his hair.
通常ではプロレスをやるコンディションではない。なぜこんな屋外で。
はい。おそらく鈴木も岡田も経験がないでしょうね。はい。こんな状況でね。
Children cheering on their hero, Minoru Suzuki.
そして鈴木みのるの覚悟を見せつけます。
Maybe those are his grandkids.
さあ再び手を合わせていく。まさに決闘嵐の予感。二度しに蹴りを見舞っていく。この大雨の中で乾いた打撃音が響く。そして岡田の表情が一変した。エルボーを打ち合います。にやりと笑った鈴木みのる。さあ殴り返す。男と男の喧嘩です。その一発一発に大観衆の声援がこうしていく。
Yeah, this is when Okada was in the backseat, boys.
そして2人のボルテージがヒートアップしていく。殴り合いが止まらない。
体重をかけてエルボー、腕を振りほどいていきます。振り抜いていく。膝から崩れたのは岡田。そして強引に叩き起こしてエルボーを打ち上げ、今度は岡田も打ち返していく。いや、
引きませんね。
はい、
全く引きません。
鈴木みのるが新日本プロレスに入
Okada
門した
taking it
年
to
に生まれたの
Minoru
が岡田和
Suzuki in
親です。
front of his people on his anniversary.
この雨の横浜、側頭部へのテイ
Sliding
クドロップ
into
キッ
that
ク。
kick.
場外に鈴木みのるが落とされていきます。
Interesting.
岡田は追いかけていきました。
So this is the 30th anniversary of Minoru Suzuki in pro wrestling. 3 decades.
キャリアを始めていますが、これだけのコンディションはなかなかないでしょう。場外下はコンクリートですが、
これはちょっと危険ですね。
Suzuki holding on to whatever he can find so he doesn't take whatever Okada has planned. Maybe a tombstone pile driver. That's what it looked like he was setting up. The rain is coming down. The fans aren't going anywhere.
込んだ。ただ鈴木の表情はより一層激しくなる。後ろからいった。蹴りを見舞っていく。そしてエルボー。またここで
I
もエル
can't
ボー
tell
合
what
戦か。
that floor is. Is it kind of looks like a boardwalk, right?
崩れ落ちていくのは鈴木みのるです。
But maybe it is bricks. I can't tell. Is that bricks?
昨年の G1 クライマックス公式戦 8.8 横浜のあの30分ドロー、あの壮絶な試合を思い出しますね。
直近では去年の8月でした。G1 公式戦30分ドローでした。さあここで腕を取る。
Suzuki snatching that arm before Okada can get back in the ring.
なんときどんな時でも腕を取っていく。それが鈴木みのる。絡みつくように、そして一度ついたら離さない。さあまた場外へ舞台を移します。
Yeah, I can't tell. The more I look at it, the more I don't know what it is.
厳しい蹴りを浴びせていきます。エルボーいった。すぐに岡田を捉えていきます。逃げる隙は与えない。そして胸元
Chopped him in front of his tiny fans,
目の前で
his grandchildren
そ
perhaps.
して怖さを見せつけていく。岡田を追いかけ、また厳しい蹴りです。これがプロレスなんだ。これが戦いなんだ。
Oh, kicking Okada into that barricade. There's no young boys holding the barricade. Maybe there's that one guy, but he's not doing a great job. Ooh, right in the asshole.
何かこう鈴木はあえてね、このお客さんの目前でね、このプロレスの凄まじさという強さ、そういうのを見せつけているようにも見えますよね。
あえてこの目の前で厳しい戦い、男と男の勝負を見せつけます。この戦いは無料開放です。多くの子供たちも目の前で見る中で、あえて鈴木みのるが見せつけるこの戦い。
I like how it's raining, so they gotta be kind of safe, so they're just doing like a WWE style walk and brawl, a Triple H 40-minute match.
リングに戻る。散々岡田に厳しいダメージを浴びせた。そして来いよとリングに呼び込みます。金沢さん、鈴木みのるにとってもこの記念試合で相手に指名した
in pain, rolling back in the ring at the feet of Suzuki.
過去の対戦成績で言えば5戦して岡田の3勝1敗1引き分けなんですけども、みのるにしてみれば過去はあまり関係ないと思うんですよね。やっぱり確かに30年の歴史、彼は引き出しを持っている。だけど自分は今に生きているんだ。そして常に明日を見ているんだ。その気概で戦っていますからね。ですから今現在プロレス界のトップを走る岡田達史、それとプロレス界の王様を自称する鈴木みのる、この2人が戦ってこそ意味があるというね、それこそがやっぱり鈴木みのるの30周年の意味合いなんでしょう
ね。だからこそこの男、鈴木みのるは対戦相手に指名しました。
Got the fingers working on the wrist.
とんでもない方向に曲げていく。
Look at Okada tied up by Minoru Suzuki.
曲がってはいけない方向へ曲がる。普通に歪んだ岡田の表情。そして腕を取った脇固め。 叫びもだえる岡田です。
やはりこのリングのコンディションを考えた場合、
Okada doesn't want to lose in front of all these people in the rain. Okada should be stronger in the rain. He gets strength from every drop of rain.
IWGP ヘビー級王者として前人未到の V12 を達成。その後ベルトはケニー・オメガに奪われました。ただこのプロレスにトップに君臨する男として今鈴木みのると向かい合っていきます。
Suzuki in control now.
インターコンチネンタルのベルトを内藤に奪われた。
Got that arm.
丸腰状態ですけども、だけどこの試合にはそれは関係ない。ベルト以上のものがかかっているという気持ちですね。
Making sure, giving a little warning. Counting.
徹底して右腕を痛めつけていきます。そして腕を取ったタランチュラ式腕ひしぎ。
Hanging armbar.
まさに鈴木の代名詞といいますか、和田レフリーの腕をも取ってそのハンドカウントを進めさせません。こんなやり方もあるわけですね。
The ref somehow able to continue counting without his arm. Suzuki's pissed. What's he doing now? Got a chair.
今度はパイプ椅子を取った。ありとあらゆるものを使って戦っていく。
You think Suzuki was mad that it was raining, or did he take it as a
戦いの凄みを見
challenge?
せていきます。さあ蹴りを浴びせてパイプ椅子を取った。
Referee trying to take the chair out of Suzuki's hand. It's his show. It's his anniversary. You can't do this. He can do whatever he wants.
言葉にうるせえと一周、そして
Ref and Suzuki having some words.
いや視界も捉えるのがなかなか厳しい。戦いが始まってさらに一層その雨は強さを増しています。
岡田は攻められた右腕でエルボーを打っていきますね。
また金沢さん、岡田でいうとレインメーカー、最後はやはりこの右腕で決めていきますよね。この腕を徹底的に痛めつけていく鈴木みのる。腕へのエルボーだ。
鈴木は完全に腕狙いにいってますよね。
岡田のフィニッシュ、その右腕徹底して破壊しようとしていきます。蹴り上げていく。一点集中攻撃。的な表情を浮かべながら。
Rain's coming down harder now.
岡田を挑発しながら
Suzuki
その腕を破壊していく。
just slapping Okada around.
岡田を張ってい
Okada coming
きま
back
す。
with a forearm, but his arm is
試
hurt.
合が激しくなるにつれて雨もまた激しくなってきましたね。
まさにそうです。なしとここはちょっと足を取られるか。リングはもう水が浮いています。こんな状態でのプロレス、まさに壮絶なプロレスです。腕を押さえる岡田です。徹底して痛めつけられています。鈴木が立ち上がる。その右腕でエルボーを打っていった岡田です。ロープを振ろうというところ、足を取られるか。いや、うまく相手に振り返して両者がぶつかり合う。
It starts looking real dangerous when they move in the ring. It's one thing to walk around the ring and trade forearms and all that fun stuff, but once you're running around that slick mat, back elbow into the corner by Okada, kick to the gut, DDT right on the Harley Davidson logo. He was going hog wild, but only got a 2 count.
戦いの凄さも増していきます。さあ岡田立ち上がらせる。
Chanting for Minoru Suzuki. Okada with one arm. Suzuki right back up. Attacks the back. Ooh, follows Okada into the corner.
寝かしたところ正面からザッカーボールキック。強烈な蹴りを鈴木みのるが見舞っていく。カウント2返します。
この蹴りは高山義弘から許可をもらって使っている技ですからね。そういえば10年前の20周年興行のメインイベントは鈴木みのる対高山義弘でしたね。
高山義弘もこの戦いに向け俺の分の暴れ
Oh yeah, Minoru Suzuki going to be at House of Glory next month against Charles Mason, who we all remember killed pro wrestling therapist Jim Dando. Jim Dando and Charles Mason were on last year's PWP 25. Neither made the cut this year. Trading forearms. Look at the splashing. Slip and fall. It was like the grocery store.
リング上のロゴマークがあるんでね、これで滑りましたね、今岡田がね。
Okada slipped and Minoru Suzuki was right there.
早い反応。
チャンスと見りゃすぐスリーパーですよ。
知識には行かせない。
いや岡田も簡単にはいかせませんね。
担ぎ上げてリバースネックブレーカー。首に膝を突き刺していきました。こんな壮絶な雨の中でのプロレス、なかなかありません。ただそれでも戦うのが
This crowd. They're wet, but they're hot.
2人のプロレスラーです。さあ先に立ち上がったのは岡田。鈴木を起こして叩きつける。今度こそ飛ぶか。コーナーを指さした。
They're not happy with Okada.
飛ぶつもりですね。
鈴木みのるに見せつける。
Okada.
滑るロープの上。
Getting water off the ropes. He's dangerous. He's on the top rope. Ooh, misses with the elbow, crashes and burns on the Harley Davidson logo.
かわされるっていうのも珍しいですね。そうですよね。まあそれだけ鈴木はやっぱりこの試合
No asphalt on the straight.
勝つことにこだわってますよね。
大雨の中あえて見舞っていった岡田和親。
Bad news for Okada's arm that has already given him trouble.
鈴木がかわしていきました。そしてまた今肘打ちましたかね、リングに。
結果的にはこれは鈴木に有利に働きますよね。
そして鈴木が立ち上がる。岡田を
Time call. I guess they said 15 minutes.
読んでいた。また腕を取った。
Catching the arm.
徹底して岡田の右腕狙いの攻撃。
Trying to rip it out of socket. Look at that.
その腕絡みついて離しません。
Oh, snatching the other arm and choking Okada with it. Look at this. Leaning back.
そしてこの左腕。
脇固めとコブラクラッチの合体のような技ですよね。
岡田もコブラクラッチよく使う技ではありますが、あえて鈴木みのるは見せつけていったか。そして腕を取る。今度は左腕絞り上げて足を絡める。
I thought he was going for a side Russian leg sweep. But he's going to stretch him back to work on that arm.
リングのど真ん中で鈴木みのるがまんじ固め。
Is this octopus? Is this called the octopus?
岡田和親にまんじ固め決めていく。
The octopus we all remember came in at number 6 on this year's PWP 25.
この自身のデビュー30周年記念試合、あえて繰り出すまんじ固め。ね、岡田はここはもう身動きが取れない。
まあもちろんね、鈴木みのるの師匠はパルゴチさんであり藤原義明でありアントニオ猪木なんですが、このまんじゅうはね、ゴチさんでもない、猪木さんでもない、鈴木みのるのまんじゅうなんですよ。
And know that I know the names of some of these moves. Some of them I don't. Some of them I keep forgetting. But some of them I know, and I should forge ahead.
ここはまんじ固め徹底して決めていきましたが、崩れ落ちるように
Tied up in the ropes now. Referee instructing the boys to break it up, get a little separation.
そうですね。彼の30年の培ってきた技術であり。 そして引き出しがね、どんどん開けられていきますよね。
Suzuki looking around at this crowd.
技一つ一つやられるわけにはいきません。
Ooh! Oh! Strikes in the ring. I heard that.
張り手からバックを取ったスリーパーだ。
Now hoping to choke out Okada. Nope. My mistake. This is what Okada was looking for on the outside. Oh, and he hit it right on the slick canvas. Tombstone pile driver.
いや、そう簡単にはいかせない。それが岡田ですよ。
Where's Stevie Richards at to think that was a real pile driver and to get mad about it?
岡田が見舞っていった。 カウンター強烈な一撃。
I love this setup. Look at that. With the giant screen on the brick building. This is a beautiful setup. Look at the wet Okada bucks. Wet Okada money.
岡田もやり返す。歯を食いしばり、そして再び立ち上がる。エルボー見舞った。
Oh my! Oh me! Oh my! What a forearm! A rain-soaked forearm for the Rainmaker, who absorbs it. Comes back with one of his own, not as strong as Suzuki. Suzuki rules. Says, all right, let me wind up. Oh. Right in front of the children. I love these wet camera shots. They look rad. Ooh. Suzuki laughs it off. Oh, hands behind the back. He says, I can absorb whatever the hell you dish out. 30 years in the biz. Suzuki's getting rocked, though. If you're drinking for loud motorcycles, I don't know if you heard that one, but that's a drink. Wet ropes dripping. Oh! Big forearm. Okada's pissed. Another one. Ooh, Okada's down.
どっちが今強いのかはっきりさせようじゃないかという戦いですね。
右腕振り抜いて、くぐれ落ちた岡田。
I'm starting to get chilly up here.
俺の攻撃はパンチ一発、エルボー一発、他のやつらとは年季が違うんだっていうね、常に彼にはね、本当にプライドが溢れてますよね。
はい。そのプライドが、そして鈴木みのるの生き様が、この戦いに現れています。
あ、しかし岡田コールですよ、今度は。
岡田コールも。
今までミノルコール一色でしたけどね、岡田コールですね。
この2人の壮絶な戦い、土砂降りの中声援を送る大観衆からも大きな声援が送られます。ショートレンジでのレインメーカーいった。
いきなりですね。
Still holding the wrist.
そして岡田は腕を離していません。そして右腕を掲げた。雨が降り注ぐ横浜の空へ向けて腕を突き上げた。
Still controlling the wrist, looking for another one. Insane look on the face of Okada. Oh, second Rainmaker. Okada cannot capitalize. That arm's been through the ringer, folks.
ただちょっとやっぱり右腕のダメージありますんでね、すぐカバーに行けない。
そこでいけるか、カバーにいけるか。
Crowd's chant for Minoru Suzuki. That's their man.
さあ今度この成長でいくか。バックから腕を取って。
One more.
いやいかせないバックを取ったスリーパー。
Whoa, Suzuki gets out of it, but still eats a drop kick to the back of the noggin.
高い打点で見舞っていく。さあそしていくか。
Drop kick in the rain. Suzuki down.
土砂降りびしょ濡れのリングの中で岡田がドロップキックです。こんな状況で戦える、それが鈴木と岡田。
まあでも岡田はあえて飛んでる感じもしますよね。どんな状況だってね。
That was a soggy drop kick. Going for it again. Oh, that was a powerful looking Rainmaker duck by Suzuki, who's In the oh my God!
そして滑り込むような形で蹴りを見舞っていきました。
いや、これカウンターのドロップキック狙ったんでしょうね、おそらくね。
ちょっと足取られましたかね。
ちょっとね、滑りましたね。
ただ今、
顔面に入ってますよ、足が。
The soggy drop kick,
じゃないです
boys.
か。蹴りを見舞うように岡田にジャビ捨ていきました。壮絶な死闘。さあどこまで続いていくのか。両者一歩も引きません。そして鈴木が岡田の腕を取る。ロープ打って今度こそ見舞っていた。
ドロップキック on Okada.
意地っ張りですね。
岡田和親もドロップキックで見せます。ただ鈴木みのるも岡田に一歩も引かない。俺のドロップキックはこれだと接戦ばかり見舞っていきました。
Suzuki back to his feet momentarily. Presses back down to the slick mat.
そして UWF に移籍してからもこのドロップキックを使い続
The
けたわけです
fans
から
all
ね。
wearing their
だからこそこの
ponchos.
戦いでもこの状況でもドロップキックを見舞っていきました。
Chant from Minoru Suzuki.
ミノルコール、そして岡田コールがぶつかる中、まさに死闘となったこの雨の横浜。また鈴木みのるがにやりと笑う。そして張っていく。
He strikes. Oh, combination lighten up
打撃の連
Okada.
打、張り手、そしてボディーブロー、打撃の連続です。岡田が食らっていく中で容赦ない打撃の連続。
Slapping the crap out of him.
鈴木みのるが岡田を圧倒していく。
Okada tries to crumble, but Suzuki brings him back up. He's got more pain to deliver.
まだ終わりじゃないという
岡田が
感じで
崩れ落ちれば
起こしますよね。
強引にこちらを向かせて鈴木みのるは張り手の嵐を止めない。
Just lighten him up, and now he's gonna choke him out.
レインメーカー2発食ってるんですよ、鈴木は。しかし完全にこれ復活してますよね。
そして力を込める、首を締め上げる。
Oh,
これまで
going for the ropes, but they're so far away.
鈴木みのるのスリーパー。
Somebody's yelling yes. Who is it? Daniel freaking Bryan?
また力を込める。
Oh.
数々のレスラーが
Okada falling asleep. Never go to sleep wet.
餌食になってきまし
You're
た。
gonna wake up with a
岡田もその一
cold.
人となるのか。さあ行くぞ。
Oh, gut style pile driver coming up perhaps.
鈴木みのる大きくなずいた。30周年を凝縮させるゴッチ式のファイルドライバーを持ち上げた。
Oh, Okada fighting it off the strike, lifting Suzuki off the mat.
力を込めてこらえる。いや鈴木も意地でもこのゴッチ式ファイルドライバー
Suzuki
に
back,
な
got
ってい
the
くか。
hands clasped. Trying to deliver the gut style pile driver. Got a bug up. Oh, God.
岡田も生かせません。逆に持ち上げたツームストーンの体勢。
Got a bug on my
逆に
face.
岡田がパイルドライバー見舞うのか。クラッチゴッチ式だ。
Okada with the pile driver. I'm getting attacked by bugs out here.
いやー、何かこの2人の戦いの歴史さえ蘇ってきますね。
鈴木みのるに突き刺したゴッチ式でのツームストーンです。これは岡田は鈴木戦でしか見せない技ですよね。
そうですね。最初のね IWGP 選手権でもね、まさかのねゴッチ式ファイルドライバー出しましたよね。ツームストーン式でね、まあ驚きました。
Suzuki not looking good in his anniversary match at this moment. He's down.
繰り広げています。 いずれも岡田がチャンピオンとして鈴木の挑戦を退けました。
Look at the sick smile on Okada's face.
大嫌いな相手と言ってますよね。
そうです。
イコール苦手なんですよね。
さあ今度こそ。
Oh, fights off that Rainmaker, stops it with a big
ダ
slap.
メージは両者相当蓄積しています。
岡田がね鈴木とやるたびに言いますよね。やればやるほどあなたのことがもっと嫌いになりましたと。
Suzuki blocking the rain with his umbrella fists.
またミノルコールが大きくなってきた。回っていく。
Two wholesome sickos. That's like a podcast name.
徹底して
またまんじ固めだ。
キミノルは岡田和親を破壊しに行く。
腕ですね。
手腕を取る。
腕ですね。
Got the hands.
鈴木みのるの
Once again, trying to stretch Okada. Got the arm again.
腕手首。
So Okada gonna tap.
がっちり決めてからですね。
さあ再びまんじ固めを繰り出していく。
岡田が今左手でね、足をね
押さえてますよね。
押さえてます。
この鈴木の足が首にかかるかというところですが、岡田はこらえている。この状況でも岡田にダメージはありますよね。
ありますね。
Look at that.
右腕が本当きついですよ。
また厳しい角度へと体重を移行させていく。さあいった。
Oh, I thought that was it. Referee says no, it wasn't.
マンジ固めにいった。
崩れましたけど、
Okada looking for the ropes, but they just aren't there.
壮絶な戦い。
Look at this.
岡田和親を捉えて離さない。
Tied up like a wet pretzel. Nothing worse than a wet pretzel.
プロレスを自身の積み上げた技を岡田和親に見せつける。痛みで分からせていく。壮絶な雨の横浜。壮絶な死闘。残り時間が少なくなるが
負けるか負けねえぞと叫びながらね、自分の足を
Okada's trying to get out of this.
そして岡田も決してタップはしない。さあ鈴木みのるがまたも厳しい角度。
Suzuki's just tying up every limb he can grab.
右足も押さえた。
Look at this. They're
絶対に決めて
tied
や
up.
る。絶対にタップしない。もう最後の意地ですよねこれ。
二人の意地がぶつかり合う。そしてここで
Did he tap?
30分のゴ
I
ングが
don't
鳴っ
think so.
た。
I think that was
鈴木
time.
負けなかった。岡田も負けなかった。壮絶な戦い。30分戦い抜きました。勝負はつきませんでした。30分フルタイムドロー。去年の G1 に続き再びこの横浜で戦い、2人は引き分けドローとなりました。
いや何かとんでもないものを見たような気がしますね。この雨の中
Minoru Suzuki's 30th anniversary show in the rain.
まさに死闘でしたね。
そしてこの死闘を見守った大観衆からも
It's a draw.
拍手、そして声援が送られます。
It's a freaking time limit draw.
鈴木みのるデビュー30周年記念試合。
Suzuki's pissed.
まさにプロレス史に残る壮絶な死闘戦いとなりました。
A wet draw.
そして
Fans
岡
are
田も
appreciative
ものすごい意地のぶつかり合いでしたね。
そうですね。そしてリングサイドのお客さんもね、傘を差さ
Puddles
ずにね。
starting to form in the ring. Nothing like the Brandon Kirk psycho clown puddle in the ring.
どう感じたかね。
Wet Okada
この死闘を見てね。
Bucks. There's their
雨の
hero.
横浜。これが鈴木みのる
Minoru
30周年
Suzuki.
積み上げて実現したプロレスです。戦うごとに雨は強くなりました。
I think that's
そして
it.
ミノルコール、さらに岡田コールも
岡田コールですね。
送られます。
いや。
I'm glad that the Japanese aren't chanting both these guys. One of the worst chants. A subject we must revisit soon.
鈴木みのるの表情。俺は決してお前に負けない。負けてない。
These two great opponents
その意地を
looking across the ring. Neither man happy with the
リング
result.
の対角線で何かをこう叫んでますよね。
Them's the breaks, boys.
いや岡田は黙って聞いている。いや何か言ってますよね。
この2人、金沢さん、今年の G1 でも戦いますからね。
There goes
同じ A ブロ
Okada.
ックなんですよ。
去年の G1 公式戦引き分け、そしてこの戦いも引き分け。2人の戦いはこの夏、どんな決着を見せ
Look
る
at
のか。
all the wet Okada bucks
まだ戦い
everywhere.
は続いていく。
Disgusting.
岡田コール
And
には
there
どう
he
され
is.
て今、岡 Okada Kazuchika.
The man of the hour. 30 years in the biz. Back on his feet. And we're not going to understand any of this, so there you go. And that's our show. We did it. We did it. The outside, the rad outdoors. It was a success. I'm counting this as a success. So thank you everybody for tuning in, and thanks for all the submissions. I'm always taking submissions for everything and anything. If you have gimmick show ideas, hit me up because I'm always looking for a new gimmick show. We do this every Thursday night on Twitch, 9 p.m. Eastern. About 2 hours, sometimes 2.5. They go up on YouTube later. All the old shows live on YouTube, so check that out. Follow me on YouTube, Mr. Green Mist. Follow me on Instagram. That's how I let people know what the next episode will be about, or let's vote, or suggestions, all that stuff. So just follow me on these things. Keep in touch, my friends, and we'll do this again. I have another... I got a fun little thing I want to do. I want to make an episode of the show that we optimize for YouTube in fun ways. And more on that later, but just keep that in the back of your mind. You know, like an example. I want this to be hot on YouTube. So we have an episode that's like, oh, what's hot on YouTube? People like to talk about money stuff. So we'd show, let's just say Money Inc. But we can go a little deeper than that, right? But you get it. All right. Well, that's it, everybody. This was a good one. I'll say it. It was a good one, and I feel good about it. Thanks for watching. This has been the Pro Wrestling Potluck. I've been Scotland Green. Thank you for being so beautiful.